Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is the AWS 02 Master Series, and in the recent session, we learned about how we can connect our AWS Linux-based EC2 instance in a different way. So, in the today's session, we will try to learn about how we can create the EC2 instance with the Windows AMI and how we can connect using the RDP. So, let's get started. So basically, just to quickly recall that last two sessions. So basically, we learned about what are the ways we can connect our Linux instance and like using the private key, how we have been authenticated. So these all are the method we have been demonstrated. And in the today's session, what we are going to be do, like the agenda has been, we are going to be create a EC2 instance with the keypair. And using the keypair, we are going to be decrypt the password. And using the password, we are going to be connect using the remote desktop connection. So remote desktop connection means nothing but it is a native tool of that Windows, so that we can take our that Windows operating system in a remote. So let's get started and just quickly switch into that console. So basically, we are going to be create the instance on that North Virginia. So the procedure remaining same. We need to be change that instance AMI only. So to do that, click on the launch instance and type it on your name based on your requirement. So Windows, though, so the if AMI flavor, I'm going to be selected at that Windows. If you need like more version or anything, you can just browse and search it on that. And the instance type, I'm going to be use it as the T2 micro, and the key pair only, I'm going to be change it as the key pair, key Windows key, Windows key. So the format should be that PEM. I'm going to be like leave it at the default. So create key pair. So by default, it will be downloaded into our local machine. So apart from that, I'm going to be using that existing security group with the default one. I'm going to be using. So instead of that, I'm just going to be using that another one security group SSH HTTP. Apart from that, I'm going to leave it as the default on all the things. Just click on launch instance. So it will take 1 minute to complete the process. Just to refresh this page and just filter it with the running. So not at up ready. So it's in pending state. Comparing that Linux, basically that Windows will take some more minimal minutes to complete those launching process. So we'll wait for like a couple of seconds. So now we can see the instance has been up and running. So you can see the public IP address also assigned. So to connect that Windows-based instance, it's a similar like Linux, but the methodology only that different. So to do that, just click on connect, or else you can just copy that public IP and open your remote desktop, like remote desktop and on your Windows machine, and you can start out to log in with with your user credential. So I'm just going to be connect using the AWS Connect, and they are providing the three options to connect that Windows based. First one is that session manager, as I mentioned, that is that will work it on that AWS console using the IAM instance profile. So we are going to be using that RDP client since that serial console will be working on that Nitro based system. We need to be changing the instance type. So RDP client is nothing but instead of type it your IP address manually on your local remote desktop screen, you can download it that remote desktop file here. It will be download on your local with the pre-configured the DNS instead of IP address so that you can connect it. And the one more point that if by default the username of the Windows is administrator, so you can use it the administrator. But the password, if you need to be like getting the password, you should be like you have that the encryption key, which is the one we have been created at the time of like instance creation. This is the one I have been created. It has been stored on that download folder. So we need to be upload those either like as a private key we can upload, or else we can upload as a file. I'm just going to be upload as a file and click on the download. So I'm selecting that. So now you can see the private key has been onboarded successfully. So using the decrypt the password, it will be like decrypt our password and we can get it the password. Using the password, we can like log in. So this is the way we can decrypt the password. So now what we are doing, we can do, we will try to connect the instance and switching to that console. So just to open the downloaded RDP client, so just double click on that. It will be like ask you to open that as some warning. So as I mentioned, this will be like pre-configure the DNS. If you are opening that console manually, you need to be like enter those IP or DNS manually. Right now it has been configured by default. Just click on the connect. So basically, it will take sometimes to initialize. But since it is the Windows-based system, I have been launched with a T2 micro with a minimal resource only. Basically, it will take us sometimes. So once, okay. So the reason behind why we are getting the error, as I mentioned on the security group level, we need to be check it when we are getting the error. Like basically, it's throwing the error remote desktop unable to connect. So to check the security group, just click on the instance and go to the security and click on the security. So this is the first entry point wherever you are getting the error like on your instance level. You can first check it on the security so that you will come to know the issue. Apart from that, you can, if you are not finding any issue, you can go with the other area. So as I mentioned, the security group is the entry point, which is the one like basically allowing the traffic. Basically, you can see this is the security group. Here, what I'm doing, I'm just like allowing the port only the SSH and HTTP. The port is 22 and 80. But the reason why the mission not connecting, the RDP basically will support the port called 3389. So if you are not enable those port, it will not allow the traffic to your particular EC2. So to do that, just click on the edit inbound rule, click on the add rule, and instead of like a custom TCP, you can type it as the RDP, remote desktop. So you can see the port number is 3389 and I'm just going to be allow the traffic from anywhere IPv4. So just click on the save. So now the group role has been saved successfully. If I'm just opening that again those RDP file, it will be started to connect. So just click on the connect. So now you can see earlier we got a error. Now it started to asking the password. So password I need to be take it once again. So connect. Go to the RDP client and get password. Again, need to be upload that decrypt the password. Yeah, this is the password. So just copy and paste it. Okay, so just click on OK. So now you can see it is a basic certificate warranty. Just click on yes. You can ignore that. So now you can see that the configuring the remote desktop is running on process. It will take a short minute and you can get it the Windows console which is the one we have been deployed on that AWS EC2. So basically the reason behind why it is taking a time, we have been deployed that this instance as with the T2 micro. So because of that insufficient resource, it will take it sometimes. But anyway, this is the procedure to create a EC2 instance with the Windows AMI and we can connect it like using the remote desktop connection. Yeah, now you can see the console has been connected and we can do it whatever we want on the EC2 console level. So that's all about the AWS EC2 instance creation, like with the Windows platform. So if you need any help or any support more on this, like the Windows EC2 creation level, just feel free to let me know. I'll just update you more on those areas. So once again, thanks for watching my channel, and we will meet in the next session. So thank you.